It's 4:58 on a Friday afternoon. Mia gets one short message from her boss. Can we talk Monday morning? 5 words. That's all it takes. Within 30 seconds, Mia has been fired. She can't pay her rent, she's moving back in with her parents, and her entire career is over. None of this has happened. All of it happened inside her head. Welcome to the first episode of Your Brain is Lying to You. Today's lie, catastrophizing. Let's rewind a little. Mia is a graphic designer. She's actually good at her job. Last month she finished a big project early and the client loved it. There is exactly zero evidence that anything is wrong. But Mia's brain doesn't care about evidence. Mia's brain cares about survival. Here's how the lie builds step by step. Step 1. He wants to talk. That's unusual. Reasonable. Step 2. Unusual meetings mean bad news. A guess. Step 3. Bad news means I'm getting fired. A leap. Step 4. If I'm fired, I'll never find another job and my life is over. That's not thinking anymore. That's a horror movie. Written, directed, and starring Mia's anxiety. And now Mia gets to enjoy the full experience. An entire weekend of doom. Saturday she rehearses her defense speech in the shower. Sunday she updates her resume just in case and Googles, how fast can you get evicted? Her body doesn't know the threat is imaginary. Real cortisol, real racing heart, real sleepless nights. The disaster is fake. The stress is 100% real. Monday, 9 a.m. Mia walks to her boss's office like she's walking to her own execution. Deep breath. She opens the door. Mr. Grant looks up, smiles and says, Mia, great news. The client loved your work so much, they want you to lead the new project. Can you start this week? That was it. That was the meeting. What Mia's brain did all weekend has a name, catastrophizing. It's one of the most common cognitive distortions, systematic lies our minds tell us. The formula is always the same. Take one small, uncertain signal and ride it all the way to the worst possible ending. A slight headache becomes a tumor. A late reply becomes, they hate me. A short message becomes unemployment. Your brain skips every realistic outcome and sprints straight to disaster. So why do our brains do this? Meet the amygdala, your brain's smoke alarm. A smoke alarm has one job: scream first, ask questions never. It would rather go off 100 times for burnt toast and stay silent during one real fire. For our ancestors, this was brilliant. Assuming the rustling grass is a lion, even when it's just wind, kept them alive. But your boss's message is not a lion, and your smoke alarm can't tell the difference. Now, the good news, you can't remove the smoke alarm, but you can learn to check the kitchen before evacuating the building. Step 1. Catch the spiral and name it. The moment you notice your thoughts sprinting toward doom, literally say to yourself, okay, I'm catastrophizing right now. This one sentence is surprisingly powerful. Naming the pattern moves your brain from the alarm system to the thinking system. Step 2. Interrogate the lie with 3 questions. Question 1. What's the worst that could realistically happen? Say it out loud. Monsters shrink in daylight. Question 2. What's the best that could happen? Yes, your brain is allowed to imagine good endings too. And question 3, the magic one. What's the most likely thing to happen? For Mia, the most likely answer was always boring. It's probably about work, maybe a new project. Boring and correct. 2 weeks later, it happens again. New message, same 5 words. Can we talk tomorrow morning? Mia's smoke alarm goes off instantly, and of course it does, that's its job. But this time, Mia catches it. Okay, catastrophizing, I see you. She runs the 3 questions. Most likely answer, probably the project schedule. She puts the phone down and actually enjoys her evening. The alarm rang. She just didn't evacuate. So here's your takeaway. Your brain will lie to you. Probably this week. When it does, catch it, name it. Ask the 3 questions. Worst, best, most likely. You don't have to believe every thought you think. A thought is not a prophecy. Sometimes it's just a smoke alarm and yelling at toast. This was lie number 1. But your brain has a whole collection. Mind reading, all or nothing thinking. Everything is my fault. We're exposing all of them, one episode at a time. Subscribe so you don't miss the next lie. And hey, if your alarm goes off this week, check the kitchen first. See you in the next one.